Today's review is from Azvex, the Liverpool legends, and this is Unknotting Number, an IPA, 6.5% with Citra hop only. But what's it going to be like? Keep watching to find out. Welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review. Today, one of my favourite breweries. This is Azvex and a Unknotting Number. It's an India Pale Ale, 6.5%, in collaboration with Yakima Chief Hops. But it's just got Citra in it. And it says Citra with a little asterisk on it. And I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't read any more about it. But it's Citra hop, basically. I have a feeling it's in different types of Citra. Obviously, fresh from Yakima Chief's farms, all that sort of stuff. So let's crack it open, get it in a glass. Try and get this as a short video. It means I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't see anything. And we'll put it in a Polly's glass, because I always think that when I first had Azvex, I thought, yeah, I think these are the successors to Polly's. And I still really believe that, actually. So, beer in a glass. We've got a sort of, well, it's a slight orange tinge to this. I mean, Azvex are known for their very light yellowy coloured beers, but this has got definitely much more sort of a slight orange. It's hazy, but it's definitely not near porridge territory. 2 fingers, fairly compacted though, white head. Looks pretty good. Let's see what the aroma's like. It smells like Citra hop. It's a very distinct sort of aroma for Citra. So you've got lemons, you've got grapefruits, and then there's a slight sort of murmur of sort of tropicalness as well. But it's definitely more on the citrus side. So, see what it tastes like. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, I love a Citra hop. I mean, it's a great hop because for one hop, it does so much. Well, there's complexity to it. There's layers. So yeah, you're getting, the first hit you get is very much lemon, light citrus fruits. But then that sort of develops and you get a little bit of like hints of other stuff. Definitely grapefruit, sort of hints of lime, and sort of maybe hints of other stuff like maybe slightness of pineapple. Maybe slightness of like light tropical flavours like papaya and guava, that sort of stuff. Tastes pretty good. Beer, body-wise, it's a little bit too light for me. It's a very light mouthfeel. But the taste is all there. And what you want to know is this costs $4.99. There's loads of flavour. It's one of those sort of IPAs that you just want to grab out of the fridge and go, yeah, it's a midweek or it's a Sunday night or whatever. You just want a beer. And you don't want it to be too challenging. You just want to enjoy it, drink it down, enjoy it. And this is what this is all about. This is the sort of the everyday sort of beer, the sort of beer that you want to drink on draft and drink half a dozen of them, really. I mean, yeah, 6.5% is the high end, but it's an easy drinking, light beer. There's a little bit of zippy carbonation, as he sort of has a little bit of a belch. Nice level of sweetness. Sweetness, lemons, limes, grapefruits, guava. Yeah, definitely more guava than papaya, actually. Maybe even something like, there's a little sherbetiness into it as well. And it's like one hop. It's incredible how one hop can have that level of complexity. And that's why Citra is used in so many beers, because it just does everything that you want a hop to do. So pretty good, but let's get some scores. Okay, the scores are in for Unknotting Number. India Pale Ale, 6.5%, brewed exclusively with Citra hops. It's a very good beer. But it doesn't, it's not going to win any awards. It's not going to suddenly go, oh yeah, it's the best beer I've ever had. But it's less than a $5, and I just think that's pretty good. So we start off with aroma. Yeah, it's got that lemony, grapefruity, sherbety, slight sort of zing of lime. Smells pretty good. I'm giving it 14 for aroma. Appearance wise, yeah, it's not as yellowy as, I mean, that is pretty yellow, but it's not a straw coloured yellow, I suppose. You know, you can get pale ales of this sort of colour. You can see it's a lighter beer. It's not bad. The head's, you know, well, I mean, the head's just a white head, basically. I'm giving it a 7. Flavour-wise, it's got all the flavour you want. It's just not, it's not much complex. There's an element of complexity, but it's an easy drinking, fairly light beer. And if you like lemony, sherbety, with a little zing of zest of lime and a little zing of grapefruit, then you'll like it. I'm giving it 34 for flavour. Value for money, solid 8 because it's $4.99. And my overall experience, well, it's, as I said, it's one of those sort of beers that it's just an enjoyable drink. But Azvex are very good at making those sort of beers. So I'm going to give it 14 for overall experience. Now I'm going to try and top the scores up and read what I've read now without my glasses on. So we've got 14, 21, 55, 63, 73, 77. So recommended, and it's at the high end of the recommended. So 77 for this beer. Azvex, consistently good beers. I did have another one recently from them, Butterfly Effect, I think it was called, or Butterfly something, or Dragonfly. No, Dragonfly something. And I didn't review it. And that was probably had a bit more to it. There was another IPA at the same sort of price. Let's say you can pick up an IPA from Azvex. You know you're going to get a good beer. I think they're double IPAs. You get more on the greatness. But they're consistently good. They're light polys. They make lots of very above average good beers. And occasionally they'll make a great beer that almost jumps out and could be your beer of the year. That's what brewery you want. That's what you want with a brewery. You want to know you're always going to enjoy it, but sometimes you're going to get something a little extra special. This isn't an extra special, but it's still good. So, hope you've enjoyed this video. I've kept it short today, under 7 minutes. So, like, subscribe, drink good craft beer, and of course, keep on rocking.